Welcome to another exciting matchup on Minor League Esports. We're sponsored by Power A Controllers, and while they're not doing a giveaway this week, you can still earn points for the giveaways
Ooh,
next week and the
ooh,
week after that
let's go.
just by watching the stream, hanging out with us, enjoying some nice Rocket League in a community-friendly environment. With me is ZB, and I'm Jordak.
Yeah, it's going to be a great match tonight. We have one final match on Utopia Snowy, one of the most beautiful arenas in Rocket League. And we have two of the best teams in Champ League after week one, the Bulls and the Tyrants, both teams sitting near the top of the standings. Division rivals. I cannot wait for this one to get started.
And without further ado, we can send that message for the teams to join. Here they come, and we're about to get underway.
Yeah, it's going to be the Tyrants in the red uniforms and the Bulls in the black. We are underway. Champ League action, Minor League Esports.
Peyton going for an early drive, gets denied, and here comes True Soldier right away on the answer back. True Soldier taking it off the wall, putting it off the backboard. Can he get it to Cypher? No, Cypher goes sailing past it. Now Peyton Ellie's going to answer back. Peyton pushing it to the corner. This one's bouncing into the middle. Ooh, accidental collision from the Bulls, but they still managed to make the save.
Yeah, really good opportunity there. A little miscue, but good defense. Good job there by Peyton Eli as well, stopping the ball from Cypher. Really good action early. Interested to see who's going to strike first.
And True Soldier flexing the alpha topper. Not one that we see too often out here.
No, as far as I know, probably the first time I've seen it in person. Don't know if it's the first time on an MLE stream. We might need a historian to check on that one for us.
And Street Pharmacist manages to make the clear out from in front of his net, but True Soldier's pushing it right back in. Here comes Cypher with the opportunity. Cypher lobs it up to the corner, but the crossbar turns it down.
Yeah, lots of good opportunities, lots of high-paced action here. Neither team wanting to concede that very first goal. Lots of great opportunities. Equally great on defense as well.
True Soldier gets another pass in, but Peyton Ely slams it away on the backboard. Now Peyton looking for the shot, gets it up. True Soldier's able to turn it down, but Street Pharmacist pushing it back. And True Soldier lines it up, finds the open net, and cleans up.
Yeah, we finally had a goal here. It took us a little bit longer than I was thinking. Really good inside infield pass from Cypher to True Soldier, buries it near post. Tyrants early lead.
And with 3.5 minutes left, this is still very much anybody's game, let alone anybody's series. Here comes Cypher trying to push it into the middle once again for True Soldier. True Soldier unable to get it on target, but he's going to put that one off the backboard. Peyton looking to run away with it. Gets it past Cypher, but True Soldier's able to clear the ball safe.
Really good job there by Street Pharmacist. Knew he was in a little bit of a predicament, so just had to place his car between the ball and the goal. Another good pass up to Peyton Ellie, but Cypher, that ball is off, luckily. Tyrants doing a good job on the defensive side to prevent the Bulls from scoring, but the Bulls doing a lot of good things to create scoring opportunity. Bumps by Street Pharmacist. Peyton Eli might have a chance.
And here comes the shot. This one's bouncing just wide, even though he managed to get it past both defenders. And now Cypher looking to take control of this ball, but Peyton's going to turn it away. Cypher falling back behind True Soldier. True Soldier up in the air, but the Bulls managed to make the clear. Tyrants on their backboard. Another close call, but here comes Cypher. He's got the open net if he could get this touch, and he does.
Yeah, Tyrants not only coming into this one with the 5-0 record, best record you could have coming out of week one, they're bringing what many would consider one of the top lineups in Champ League. True Soldier currently sitting at a 14.5 salary, Cypher at a 14. So that is a lot of salary that the Tyrants are bringing onto the pitch tonight.
Yeah, and you know, I'd really like to see the Bulls offense come alive just a little bit more. So far, it's all been the Tyrants kind of creating those opportunities. But here comes Street Pharmacist, puts one in, narrows the score line by 1.
Street Pharmacist, one of those players who ranked up into Champ League in the off season, so a relatively lower salary, but doing a really good job of holding his own here he and Peyton Eli, still a very dangerous combination for the Bulls, who are coming into this game 4-1. So a very good contest we have here between two high-powered teams.
Now True Soldier puts one on target, and it's going to bounce right in unopposed.
Wow, just like that, Thanos snap of the finger, and we have another 2-goal lead. True Soldier, tough angle, getting it over one defender, the other defender nowhere to be found. Those kickoff goals will cost you, Jordak. You have to be careful.
Tight angle indeed. This one's going in the Bulls' favor. Answers right back with another kickoff goal of their own. Street Pharmacist finishes it out, but great win on the kickoff from Peyton to make it happen.
One kickoff goal on one side, another one on the other. We are scoring at a high rate right now. If we keep this going, we might not have enough numerals on the scoreboard. You know what I'm saying?
They do go to double digits. I haven't seen triple yet. Here comes True Soldier, bringing it off his own backboard. He's going to pinch it out. It's a little bit tricky for him, though, and the Bulls not able to take advantage of the opportunity. This is a little bit of a scramble on the wall. Here comes Sci-Fry looking for the shot. Denied by the post.
Something
and True Soldier's gonna take control of that.
Something I've noticed about the Bulls here, they seem to be giving the Tyrants a lot of space. They're rotating long on the backside. It seems like they're maybe going all the way back for boost. And another situation there, Street Pharmacist was on the defensive rotating back instead of cutting on that ball at the midfield. It is one thing to put yourself in a good defensive position. It's another thing to give the Tyrants so much space to work with. And I think if you continue to give the Tyrants so much space, they're going to make you pay.
Well, when Sci-Fry has that space and he knows it, he's going to pop the ball over you if he can, just like he did there.
Yeah.
So this is definitely a learning experience. You don't want to lose points to learn the lesson. But there are still 4 more games left of the series, and this one isn't even over yet.
No, so certainly not.
The Bulls still have an opportunity. Here comes Peyton flying off the wall. He's going to line it up, but it gets turned away by True Soldier. What a play.
It was really good there. Really good defense. It was a double commit technically. Didn't cost them, though. They needed someone to get there. Luckily, they cleared the ball far enough away. Good demo there from Street Pharmacist. Not sure what's going to come of it, and Sci-Fry gives it right back. You love to see that.
Oh, Street Pharmacist nearly making the clear.
Ooh.
This one's off the post. Tyrants unable to get another shot on net, maybe before time runs out, but they're still ahead by 2 points as time ticks down.
Unfortunately, I don't think going to be do it here. Certainly now that no time is left on the clock, down 2. At times, good things from the Bulls, but not quite enough in game 1 to match the offensive attack of the Tyrants. 10 shots. Wow.
Yeah, the Tyrants certainly leading the game and setting the pace so strongly this first game. The Bulls are going to have to answer back. They're going to have to be careful, and they're going to have to fight hard to turn this series around the way the Tyrants are bringing it out.
Yeah, Street Pharmacist is going to kind of be the one who's a little bit out of his element a little bit just based on the player salaries. Peyton Eli came into the year as kind of one of those top players in Champ League at the 14.5 salary, got drafted early and is living up to the hype. In his first game, had a great performance, led his team to victory, scoring 8 goals for his team with an MVPR of 5.32. So he's going to have to recreate a little bit of that magic if the Bulls are going to find a way to beat the Tyrants.
8 goals in a 5-game series is pretty impressive.
Absolutely.
Very consistent. Yeah.
Not only that, had 10 saves, which certainly helps.
Oh, yeah. And the players are taking the field for game 2. There goes Peyton and True Soldier at the face-off. True Soldier looking to play it past Street Pharmacist, but Street Pharmacist makes the save clear. Sci-Fry almost puts a shot on goal, but it gets 50-50'd away. Now here comes Sci-Fry again. It's up on the crossbar, unable to get back to it, but it comes right down for True Soldier.
That backboard is a popular location for Champ League players to get the ball. I think that's one inefficiency on the defense is maybe teams' ability to defend the backboard. So if you can get an uncontested touch off the backboard, players are usually good enough to read those and put those home. The Tyrants certainly showed their efficiency there. So the Bulls in a bad spot, but hey, bounce right back. How many times have we seen that so far?
Street Pharmacist, you could see him in the replay. He read it from so far back. He was air rolling into position, and he nailed it home right when it matters. 1-1.
It was a really good play there, showing his mechanical ability. I know he has plenty of that. He might have another shot here. He does. True Soldier trying to cut that off at the midfield. He can't. And just like that, Street Pharmacist has 2 goals.
Well, we were talking about Street Pharmacist being an X factor in this game, but certainly not in this kind of way.
No,
definitely showing his value that he can hang with the higher salary boys.
Yeah, and
in league play.
And have to give Peyton Eli credit as well. He has set up both of those goals, getting assists. They did happen pretty quickly off the kickoff, but you know those certainly count. You can't discredit kickoff goals.
Peyton pushing it out to the corner, stays with it on the wall, but Sci-Fry is there to meet him. Sci-Fry puts it up to True Soldier. What a pass.
The team plays. You know me, Jordak. I always appreciate the team plays. Sci-Fry, the science guy, getting up off the wall, getting it to his teammate. True Soldier banging it home on the far post just like that. We're tied. 4 goals in less than a minute. Wow.
And speaking of great team plays, if you in chat see an excellent play, you can tweet it or submit it in our Discord for the Balls Guarana Play of the Week. The winner gets a free case of Balls Guarana. What a... there are so many plays that are excellent, but only one gets nominated each... gets voted each week. Here comes a shot from True Soldier. Gonna put that one in.
True Soldier
defenders.
Yeah, trying to get it to his teammate there. I love the effort to get past it. Sci-Fry not able to get the goal, so unfortunately for True Soldier, he does get his hat trick very early. Now I'm sure he'll want to return the favor and let Sci-Fry get his 3.
True Soldier making a critical save right there on the face-off, but he gets bumped unexpectedly. Here comes Sci-Fry scrambling on defense. Manages to get the touch past True Soldier. Another touch off the wall. Peyton's there, but he doesn't have great control. Here comes True Soldier with the 50. And it's not going to be a Tyrants goal just yet, although it was so close.
Yeah, really good job by the Tyrants to just continually create these scoring opportunities. Both teams even at 3 shots apiece, but I feel like the Tyrants, when we're in this kind of midfield back and forth action, the Tyrants have a little bit more of an advantage maintaining possession of the ball, creating opportunities. Both of the Bulls goals have came off just, quick hitters off the kickoff. So Tyrants, I feel like definitely still at an advantage because most of the play in this game is going to come, from regular play and not kickoffs.
And here comes Peyton bringing it up almost off the ceiling, but it's going to bounce right to True Soldier. Street Pharmacist makes the save. Sci-Fry putting it back down. It's right in the middle for True Soldier, but Peyton makes a big clear out to Street Pharmacist, back to Peyton, and it hits the post. You hate to see it.
Yeah, that was a really good effort. The defense made it tricky. A little change up from Sci-Fry. That's going to give his team a 2-goal lead. A little cheeky, but effective.
The Bulls were so close to putting one in. They had the give and go passes, and they just ended up slightly overcommitted, and it cost them big. Down 4-2. It's not over yet, but they would have rather stayed at 3-3. Sorry, at 3-2.
Yeah, they certainly would have. Something I'm noticing about the Bulls, they're kind of playing a little bit more passive, a little bit more defensively, playing the smart play, sitting back and letting the attack come to you and then taking advantage on a counter. I feel like the Tyrants think, Ooh, a little interesting play there. I wasn't sure who was going to touch it. So they're a little on boost at the moment and have to backtrack back. Good pre-flip there from Peyton Eli. But I feel like the Tyrants, they're the team that is on the ball more often, and they're the ones who are kind of forcing the issue. Really good shot attempt there from Street Pharmacist. At some point, I do think the Bulls are going to have to be the ones on the aggression and create opportunities for themselves.
Street Pharmacist is doing so much to try to create those opportunities, though, and he's air rolling in perfection. What a shot!
Mom, get the balls Piranha, because that is a play of the week candidate. Peyton Eli getting it up to his teammate. Street Pharmacist flying, soaring. There's not a star in heaven that he can't reach. That ball goes straight down and in. What a goal.
The fake kickoff. Bulls looking to keep some of that momentum. Here comes Street Pharmacist touching it out to the midfield wall. But Sci-Fry's right back there. Street Pharmacist puts it up. It's in the corner. Peyton makes the clear. Street Pharmacist unable to get the touch. Here comes True Soldier. Can't get it on target. It's coming back to Street. Street on net, but Sci-Fry turns it out.
Yeah, it made for an easy save for Sci-Fry, but the Bulls luckily able to keep it in the offense for the time being. Street Pharmacist missed the challenge there, so now it's a frantic rate back. Is Peyton Eli going to get it? He can. Time ticking away from the Bulls. Good defensive effort there, but they're going to have to find a goal in this last 30 seconds.
Big clear coming out from Peyton again, and now Street Pharmacist forced to take the ball out from his own net, basically.
Uh-oh.
Sci-Fry, a little bit of an accident there. This could be the opportunity the Bulls need with time running out. Peyton puts it up. It's on the ceiling. Nobody's there. Street Pharmacist looking to pick up boost, but it gets stolen from him. Here comes the shot on net. Doesn't go in, but the Tyrants still maintain control. Taking the demo, but still. With time expired, this dribble has to matter, and the ball goes down. The Tyrants take game 2.
If you are the Bulls, a fan of the Bulls, you have to feel like that was a wasted opportunity there at the end. Street Pharmacist did a really good job winning a challenge and getting that ball up into the middle of the field high. I feel like Peyton Eli was just a little slow to the ball. I couldn't see him on my screen. He may have been low on boost or in a bad position. But after that, there was about 20 seconds where the Bulls just could not get the ball out of the defensive zone. You have to give credit to the Tyrants for continually challenging and making it awkward. But the Bulls, I feel like if they just could have cleared the ball, they have the chemistry between them. Peyton Eli setting up Street Pharmacist consistently to score. So you have to feel like, man, game 1 didn't go your way. Game 2, you had the opportunity, weren't able to convert late. So we still have 3 more games to play. This series is not yet decided. The Bulls going to have to, huddle up and regroup.
Like you said, the chemistry was so much there for the Bulls, so much more than the last game. Really seeing the connections between Street Pharmacist and Peyton come alive. But that one goal changes the scoreline for the entire game.
That's true.
So we definitely saw that they could do it, but now we have to see it happen. They need to execute every play.
Yeah, the Tyrants have proven that, they're going to execute more often than not. There have been mistakes from both teams. I feel like more often than not, it's the Bulls who aren't able to capitalize. So they're going to have to dig deep, find a way to either force more tricky plays for the Tyrants so that they start making mistakes, or, just kind of shoring up their touches a little bit and their rotations to mitigate some of their mistakes.
Great pass out from Peyton. Didn't quite go as planned, but Street Pharmacist was right in position for it. Here comes Peyton again off the wall with 0 boost, and Sci-Fry is able to clear the ball all the way down the field.
Yeah, a little uncharacteristic there from Peyton Eli. Typically, he's not the one to cut at midfield, especially with low boost, but I think they're realizing they might need to change their strategy just a little bit, and he had some good touches on the ball. The unfortunate thing about that strategy is when you do have the opportunity, you're going to be a little bit low on boost like we just saw there.
Yeah, Peyton with 0 boost, racing for the open net, but the Tyrants able to get back to it first. Street Pharmacy's got an opportunity. Can he get the pass out to his teammate right here?
Ooh.
No, not quite. Sci-Fry is there to take it away. True Soldier now with the ball. double commit from the Bulls. This isn't looking great for them, but Peyton still able to beat to the ball. Now it's Sci-Fry clearing it off of his own corner as he's contested by the Street Pharmacist. Sci-Fry trying to beat Peyton.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
And 2 shots on net. The Bulls stay safe, but it's not clear yet. This one's up off the backboard.
Things are definitely uncharacteristic, atypical, if you will. But considering the fact that the Bulls have not conceded a goal yet, I would say things are looking up for them. I don't think the Tyrants have yet been able to adjust to this change in play style from the Bulls.
And as we're 2 minutes in, the score is still 0-0, but that doesn't mean there's nothing happening. Here comes Street Pharmacist with the chance for the breakaway. He just has one to beat on the dribble. Sci-Fry makes the clear.
Yeah, really good trick there to try to cut the ball to the other side. Just wasn't able to do it quite effective enough. Really good challenge here to put yourself in a good position. I like what the Bulls are doing. If they can continue to rotate quickly on the defensive end, I like that they're on the ball just a little bit quicker. I said that's what I think they will need to beat the Tyrants. Their Street Pharmacist, again, challenging it early, forcing Sci-Fry to just make it clear to go straight to Peyton Eli.
And here comes Peyton, pushing it off the backboard. Sci-Fry's there, and here comes Street Pharmacist. It's going to be high again. The Bulls now need to race back, but Street Pharmacist manages to keep control of it. Street doing so much with the ball out to Peyton. And now the Bulls are a little bit caught up in the offensive corner, but they're not done yet. Peyton still pushing it as hard as he can. Street is there to back him up. Street with the challenge on Sci-Fry. Street trying to push one more into the center, but True Soldier clears it out. The Bulls being a lot more relentless here.
They are. Jordek, I don't know if you've ever been like at the lake on a hot summer day and there's a, well, forget that analogy, because it is Science Friance who is on the wall again. We've seen this multiple times from him. He is proficient on the wall, got out his protractor, the calculated angle, and finally we have a goal more than 3 minutes into this match.
And fake kickoff coming out. Now Peyton almost gets it to Street, but they're not able to make dividends yet. Street pushes it up high off the backboard. The Bulls not able to take control of this one quite. Oh. The post denies it. We almost saw the rebounds go in, but now it's Sci-Fry taking it back the other way. Whereas before it seemed like both teams were just not letting go of the offense, now it feels like we're seeing them not letting a defensive ball come up. They're just making big clears. Now True Soldier. Goal line stop, but Sci-Fry's there to finish it out.
I was mesmerized by what was happening on the field. Both teams doing a good job on both sides of the ball. Street Pharmacist from the heavens raining down, getting that first stop, wasn't able to get the second. Had that ball been able to be cleared, you very rarely have a defensive play of the week candidate, but that certainly would have been one. The Bulls doing a lot of really good things. They are certainly competing with the Tyrants. They just haven't been able to find the exact formula that's what it's going to take. In games 1 and 2, I felt like they were pretty passive. Good flick there from Sci-Fry. Peyton Eli misses the touch. Sci-Fry catches that. He's practiced the dribbling challenge, and he has himself a hat trick.
So much of the 2v2 game comes down to what you can do in the 1v1 situations. And, you know, those dribbles, when the other defender is out, they make such a big difference in the play. Even if you don't score the goal there, you could set your teammate up with a good rebound or a bad clear.
Oh, there it is
Sci-Fry.
again. Oh, man. I've been in that situation so many times on defense where I get myself in a situation and I think, oh, man, this guy's going to ball me. And if it's Sci-Fry who's the one dribbling at me, I'm thinking that more often than not. What a performance in this game from Sci-Fry. 4 goals, and he's done it mostly from the solo plays. He had a couple flick goals there, and then he had the goal off of the side. Really good performance by him. Tyrants have all the momentum now.
Cypher again with the clear to close out the shutout, maybe. And there it goes. Tyrants take it with a whopping 4-0. Cypher scoring all 4 goals.
Yeah, and if you recall, all 4 of his goals came in the last, 108 seconds or something, if I've done my math right. Really good performance by him. The Bulls, what I've seen from them so far in games 1 and 2, they were really sitting back, taking long rotations, letting the ball come to them. The Tyrants just too good on offense for that to work. And then in game 3, they said, okay, we're changing it up completely, and we're going to cut it midfield. Despite even if we don't have boost, we're going to dive in there and challenge that ball. And that did work for the first 3.5 minutes of the game, but eventually that broke. So I think they're going to have to maybe find a combination of the two, pick the situations where each one is best. It's going to take a lot of communication. It's going to take a lot of, reading ability of the situation. But that sort of gameplay, I think, is what it's going to take to beat the Tyrants.
Yeah, and shutting down that Tyrants offense is so hard to do.
Yeah, they have certainly been proficient so far in not only this series, but in week 1 as well.
Peyton almost gets the angle, but it's going to be a contested 50-50. Now Cypher is able to sneak it past one. Sorry, Peyton LE that was. Peyton clearing it off his own backboard as True Soldier looks to get a pass out to Cypher. Cypher with the shot. Street Pharmacist makes quite a big save, and Street Pharmacist could take it all the other way. No! The ball bounces off of the post, and Street gets demoed.
Yeah, I thought he had the angle to play that ball off the wall. Instead, he elected to go for boost. Probably regrets that decision a little bit, and to make matters worse, he did get demoed. So that is unfortunate there. Good shot. Oh, no! Misfortunate play there by the Bulls. They put it in themselves, but as I always say, make things awkward for the defense, and Cypher certainly did there.
Yeah, the Tyrants forcing the ball straight through. Off the backboard on the kickoff.
Yeah, we talked about how proficient Peyton Eli was in week 1, but we can't ignore what Cypher was able to do in week 1 in his 5-0 against the Dodgers, scoring 15 goals in 5 games, having an NBPR above 6. I haven't been keeping track. Maybe a statistician in the chat can let us know how many goals Cypher has had this game, but he has to be, I would think, a leader after week 1. Street Pharmacist, just a miscalculated touch there. Can he get it on the rebound? Peyton Eli is going to be up. Things are going from bad to worse for the Bulls. Cannot put that one home. That is unfortunate.
Street Pharmacist gotta be happy to make that save there, although you would have liked the goal about 30 seconds earlier. This one's up off the backboard.
Oh, no.
And the Tyrants are gonna bring it all the way back.
Oof. Peyton Eli probably thinking he's going to have to go all in and make those nuts shots in order to beat the Tyrants. So they double commit on the offensive side, and it makes an easy 2-on-0 for the Tyrants. The Bulls trying what they can. Unfortunately, it might be a little too risky. Again, a double commit on the offensive zone. I have a feeling it might cost them. It does. Bulls just need to slow down a little bit, I think.
Well, it can be so hard to make that play when you know you need goals. You want to go as fast as you can, but you don't want to lose critical ground.
Right.
Street and Cypher on the face-off.
Yeah, I certainly know where you were coming from, but unfortunately for the Bulls, they're in a little bit of a tougher situation. Still plenty of time on the board. Big flick there from Peyton Eli, and again, Street Pharmacist diving in there quickly to try to have the first touch off the backboard. True Soldier missing a great opportunity. Great pass from Cypher to his teammate. True Soldier not able to capitalize. Good beat from Street Pharmacist. Can't quite recover on the wall, but Peyton Eli might have it. Ooh, if they could have connected, that would have been a great play. Unfortunately, Street Pharmacist demoed. The Tyrants doing good things on both ends of the field.
Now Peyton driving in reverse to get the touch out to Street. And the Tyrants are all over it no matter what. Every pass, they're there to make a touch and a fight for the ball. Until now, Peyton gonna take the open net.
Yeah, finally the Tyrants make a little bit of a mistake, a misplay there by Cyfry. He's usually more efficient on those plays, but Peyton, Eli, and the Bulls, they're saying, we'll take those. 2-goal deficit, 2 minutes remaining, lots of time.
Well, the Bulls happy to take any opportunity they can get, let off some of that pressure as Street Pharmacist bringing the ball off the backboard. This is dangerous. It's going to bounce clear past Peyton. Peyton makes a big 50 out to the other side of the field almost. Here comes Street with the inverted pass. And Peyton is not able to line it up on target, but what a respectable effort there.
Yeah, something I've noticed about Street Pharmacist, he is very comfortable with his car upside down, getting a lot of scoop shots, scoop passes. Good patience there to let the Tyrants player get the first touch. A little bit of miscommunication there, both players being in the same position, but it doesn't cost them. Now it does, unfortunately.
True Soldier not able to make a shot, but he makes a heck of a pass right there.
He does.
Pinched off the backboard right to Cyfry, and Street unable to do anything to stop it.
Yeah, Tyrants looking very good. Jordak, I'm sure you know this piece of MLE history. Tyrants, one of the 8 expansion teams in Season 8 to bring the lead to 32, and the Tyrants Champ League actually won the Champ League in their inaugural season in Season 8. So Tyrants already have a storied history in their short time in this league and looking like they are going to be a force to be reckoned with in Season 10 of MLE Champ League.
Absolutely have to agree with you there, ZB. They're looking really hot tonight. Peyton able to make a big clear out to the corner. Still down 3 points. They need this opportunity to come now. Peyton's going to lob it off the backboard, but Cyfry is there to push it back down. Street Pharmacist with the open net gets 50'd right in front of it, and Peyton's able to clean it out finally.
Made it harder for him than he probably would have liked. The front side of the goal was open. Elected to go backside, maybe more style points. Cyfry with the chance. There's fish everywhere on the field, so the Bulls cut the deficit to 2. They can't do it. They're just going to have to do it quickly.
True Soldier getting back to make that save was so impressive. I didn't think he was there. I thought that ball was rolling right in. But the Bulls still eventually do get the goal. Now with 15 seconds left, Cyfry looking to keep pressure on, make one more play. True Soldier coming out of nowhere on that one.
Oh!
He's going to take advantage of the chaos too and put one more goal in.
Yeah, True Soldier just diving in there. That sometimes does work. You don't always expect a player just to have disregard for the game and human life and just dive in there like he did, but True Soldier did, and it, like you said, caused chaos, and he was able to take advantage of it. Put the proverbial nail in the coffin for the Tyrants. They take 4 games in this series with one more still in hand.
Well, the Bulls have certainly shown that they can play, but the Tyrants have been so consistent and so dominant that it is really tough to see how the Bulls can do it here.
Yeah.
One game left to play in the series.
Yeah, the Bulls are going to have to pull out one of the tricks that they have left if they are going to slow down this attack from Cyfry and True Soldier. Don't know how they'll do it. I alluded to the Tyrants being one of the newest teams in MLE. The Bulls, one of the original teams in MLE, but Jordak, in Season 1, they were not known as the Bulls. Do you know what they were known as?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't.
The aerial attack was their name in Season 1 before rebranding to the Bulls in Season 2. So don't forget that. You might need that for trivia night.
That is a fun bit of trivia. I'm not up to speed on some of my early MLD as it
Oh,
was
ooh.
history there.
Oh, Peyton Eli with the touch.
And didn't see that one coming at all. He gets it, lobs it up high, gets a second touch, and gets the bar down
Yes.
to bring it home.
If you're gonna put it one place, bar down is a good place to put it. Makes it extra tricky for the defense. Street Pharmacist pushing. I thought he might have had a good opportunity. It might cost them though. Peyton Eli with a great touch. The Bulls might have come to play. Oh no, I spoke too soon.
And just like that, the Tyrants not one to let the Bulls hold on to a lead. We're looking at a tie game once again.
You saw that split second where Peyton Eli had the touch and then his car kind of just froze. He didn't know what to do. Tried to make a play, but Sci-Fry had a great play on it. Street Pharmacist, we know he is proficient in the air. He's upside down. He tried to dunk his opponent. Sci-Fry, I think, saw what was happening and just elected to put it off to the side. True Soldier, he is up. What a read. Flew in the air like a wild mongoose of some sort and put that ball home. Great effort. Is a mongoose a bird? No. It's like a
not
mammal
even a
of
little
some kind,
bit.
isn't it? Well, I would imagine that they would like run and jump and kind of like put their arms out. So that's kind of more of what I was referencing.
They are rather vicious, I'll give you that, ZB.
Thank you.
Sci-Fry puts one up off the backboard. Nobody there to clean it up as True Soldier got demoed in the play. Sci-Fry hanging on in the 1v2 till True Soldier can come back.
To be fair, a goose is very much a bird, so it's an easy mistake to make.
That's true. Now Sci-Fry gets 2 consecutive 50s to lob the ball up right in front of the net. Peyton looking to turn the ball in offense, but no, it's staying right there in the Bulls' half. Peyton gets another demo, which will hopefully relieve some pressure.
Bulls doing a good job keeping the Tyrants at bay. Really great 50 there from Peyton. Won that 100%. Was almost able to have a touch to Street Pharmacist, but True Soldier won a 50 of his own. If they can keep this a 1-goal lead for as long as they can until they're able to find that scoring opportunity, that will be a great opportunity for the Bulls to finally score one more, take a game and game in the series.
I feel like we've spent at least 60% of the match here in the black half of the field. The Bulls have just had the ball in their half at their goal so long. Street Pharmacist able to make a big save there.
That was such a great play from Street Pharmacist, and I think it would be easy not to notice what he did. He was the only one back on defense. He knew a shot was coming. He slammed on the brakes, and he sat back post. I'm so happy he sat back post because he was able to make this. He did it again. Street Pharmacist, you are cracked, my friend.
Peyton Ellie able to take advantage. No! What a save from Sci-Fry. This ball's coming up to the corner. Street Pharmacist is looking for a pass, but Peyton's in a little bit of an awkward space to take advantage of it. Peyton making that backboard defense count.
Oh!
Balls off the crossbar and post for the Tyrants, and the Bulls able to stay alive. Here comes Peyton. Can he line it up? He does.
Check out your local library. It opens tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Peyton Eli will be there because he reads those. And the Bulls have tied it. I told you, the Bulls were going to do so good on defense to create an opportunity for them to take that next goal. Now they just have to do the exact same thing. Wait, play great defense, and when the opportunity is there to strike, they're going to take advantage of it. Street Pharmacist bumping away his teammate, but it's going to create an opportunity. Peyton Eli, he's just going to have to get around this one. I am hyped. This is a great chance. Back pass, maybe? Ooh, so close.
And the defense has been so great. We've seen the Tyrants out shooting at a 3-to-1 ratio as the Bulls managed to keep the score tied. Here comes Flick from Street. but Sci-Fry's there to clear it away. Now Peyton puts it back on target. Street diving up for it. This one's coming out to True Soldier. But the Bulls are not going to give up control that easily. Here comes Sci-Fry looking to make a dribble on Street Pharmacist. Street Pharmacist touches it out to the corner.
I am a little nervous. Sometimes the Bulls have a tendency to want to go get that ball high off the backboard. Peyton Eli with a really good opportunity. Oh my gosh, that's crossbar down, but out. Great touch there. I just don't want the Bulls to overcommit too much on the offense. Peyton Eli not able to get on that ball. Unfortunately, Sci-Fry gets his second goal of the game, only on his 8th shot though. Bulls doing everything they can on defense. Not able to stop that one though.
After that impressive air dribble, that touch off the crossbar, I was really hoping to see Street Pharmacist pick it up and bring it home. Don't want to see those go the other way. With just 30 seconds remaining, the Bulls need a goal now to tie, and they get it.
Oh my goodness, what a play. Street Pharmacist diving in there, getting a pinch off the wall, off his opponent, I don't know, but Peyton Eli showing his quick aerial prowess. Getting up on that one and getting it over the defender, so they got a goal when they needed it. Will someone score in regulation, or will we see OT for the first time in this series?
And I may be wrong, but I believe these two teams are in the same division, aren't they?
They are. Both
they may be playing each other again. I'll have to check the schedule. But
yeah,
later this season,
division.
we can see this matchup once again.
Orange Conference gang. Overtime, Jordak. This is what we have been wanting. The Bulls have played great this game. They had that costly misplay on defense. They made up for it. They're going to have to get up for this one very quickly. Peyton Eli did. Luckily, the Bulls, I think, have the momentum. They are finally, if I were to predict, and I don't want to curse them, so I'm just not going to say it, but you know what I'm thinking.
I know what you're thinking, CB, and you know what? Everybody loves an underdog. Coming into overtime, holding their own so well, and making some excellent plays in Game 5. I'd like to see what the Bulls can do. Here comes Street Pharmacist. Air dribbling the ball, but True Soldier's going to clear it out. Back to Street as he makes the defensive touch. Out to Peyton once again. Peyton tries to get it past Sci-Fry, but Sci-Fry just pushes it back down.
So much of Rocket League in twos, there's a textbook way to play, but then you sometimes just have to scramble, and the Bulls are doing a better job in this game compared to the others of those scramble situations where you just have to let instincts take over. So far, it hasn't cost them. That ball might be on target. I thought it was True Soldier getting there. Peyton Eli centering. Where's the defense? No, Street Pharmacist had an opportunity. That ball looks good to go. Peyton Eli, off the post. True Soldier puts it in. The Bulls finally get a goal in a game in the most dramatic and unpredictable fashions. Just madness.
Well, I'm really happy to see the Bulls pull ahead and win that game in overtime.
Oh my gosh, that was a series of, I don't know if they were unfortunate events, certainly just craziness, chaos. The Bulls, as you said, finally took one. Oh man, I'm still trying to like bring my heart rate down from that ending.
Both teams putting on such impressive feats of shooting accuracy and of defense.
Yeah.
Putting on some big saves when they count, taking those fast breaks when they can, and setting up great passes. What an awesome series it's been, ZB.
Man, I tell you what, it was a great series. When people look back at the scoreline and they see 4-1, they're probably just going to write it off. I will say, though, I think this was a growth experience for the Bulls. When you have a player who's kind of lower on the salary table than the rest of the league, like Street Pharmacist, you kind of, have to take these opportunities for what they are. And I think this was a great learning experience. If you look at the start of the series and the end of the series, it was night and day in terms of what the Bulls were able to do chemistry wise and team play wise, so on and so forth. The Tyrants were already firing on all cylinders, so they are good to go from this point. But the Bulls, I think, won all their games in week 1, dropped some here, but I think as the season goes, they're going to be a team that continues to get stronger and stronger. And sorry, the Bulls went 4-1 in week 1, 1-4 this week, but I think they're still in a good spot.
Absolutely. Well, that wraps up all the series we have for you tonight. But you can check us out on mlesports.gg to see some of the series results that are not on stream.
Yeah.
You could also apply, if you haven't already, to join. You could play on this snowy field with our community and every other field we play on. It's been great casting with you, ZB.
Same.
Have a good night and take care. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. See everybody next week.